Well, good morning, and today I am back in my homeland. I am in County Fermanagh, and the plan this morning was to climb the Cuilcagh boardwalk, and then I thought maybe I'll do the Cuilcagh Glen. And what I've actually done here is I've stopped at an entrance to Florence Court Forest park area, and I just want to explore this. So I'm going to explore. I have no real plan, so come with me and let's see how we get on. So today, for the first time, I am using my new Osmo Action camera. It got rave reviews online. Many people said it was a lot better than a GoPro, even the latest GoPro models. So I'm just going to see how good it is today. I'm particularly interested in the stability, because the stability on the ZV Sony camera that I have been using, particularly in the Lake District, was not what I expected or hoped for. It was brilliant for sound, brilliant for picture and quality, but just the stability was not good. So let's see how it works today. I'm going to give it a real good test. I'm also using an external microphone for the first time. It's attached into the side of the Osmo, and I can rotate it and move it around a wee bit. So let's just see how that works today too. So I've got the map out, and I've gone past Florence Court turning, and I've come up this little yellow road here. You can just see that there on the map. And I've just stopped there. So I'm going to try and enter the forest. There is a path here where you can enter the forest. And there is a peak here called Trien. It's not that far away in the map, but there's a lot of contours. So I'm going to try and explore if I can get up there. Well, we're off, and I'm heading up the hill here to start this walk, and immediately I'm on the road, and I'm just going to give this camera a good test today and see how it works out. The road will be fairly smooth, but I turn left up here, and then that'll take me into the forest, and we start to explore. I'm on my own today, which is a bit unusual. Okay, we've reached this entrance point. There's a nice sign here that says Northwest Trail, and gives me a bit of a map. So there you go. Okay, so this path will ultimately take us to Florence Court House. Now, I don't want to go as far as that, so let's just see how far we get on this path and look for alternative routes and see if we can climb up higher. But okay, this path I'm on is, well, it's okay, a wee bit wet and muddy, and it's wide at this point. But I have to say, I have never been on this before. I have no idea whether it's going to get better or get worse. But I know that ultimately it will come to a point that I've been before. So, part of the excitement. I hear the sound of a stream. Nice little stream here, quite a lot of water in it. And flows across down to the other side here. Quite nice. I'm still smiling. Nice little uphiller this that I'm really looking forward to getting to the top of, because the views in front of me are starting to open up a wee bit, and once they do and I get my bearings, check the map, I can then progress on in a different way. Okay, I've reached a little stile here with, there's a gate and some markings, and up to the left there's quite a few cattle and sheep. Now, I've been up there before. There's a farmer up there, he's feeding them. So I'm going to go on this road here because of the directions. It's the Cuilcagh Ulster way. Very quickly I've hit this road junction, but there are no markings. Well, I say there's no markings. Post is on the floor. There it is, straight on, Cuilcagh way. Now I'm going to go straight on. Okay, very quickly I've come to this next marker post and it's directing me straight on. I see another one ahead of me and a Land Rover. Obviously that's the farmers. And he has a road in here. I'm just going to continue on this path and see where we get to. Oh, I'm out in the open now, out of the forest, and progressing on a path. Again, never been on this path before. There's a lot of evidence on the pathway here that there's cattle, big cattle, and I can see them up there in that field. But let's see where this goes to, and then see if we can get up onto that ridge, because I think that's my destination. Okay, it looks like the path takes me straight up the hill up there, you know, up through that valley, and I think I want to go up that hill, so let's see where it takes me. Okay, my next marker post is ahead, and I nearly missed it actually, but it's straight ahead there. I'm just going to turn around and show you the view. Yeah, it's lovely, isn't it? Okay, there's my next marker post, and the path now seems to just skirt along the fence. What I want to do is try and get onto that ridge, but whether I can or not, it's another matter. Let's just see, this is a wee bit bumpy, a wee bit challenging. Now it's got a bit harder. You nearly think I was back in the Lake District, in amongst the rocks, scrambling up Bullfell, or one of the other big ones that we did. This is quite nice. I've come off the path and almost getting a view of Cuilcagh. Cuilcagh's just hidden there to the left on the boardwalk. Okay, I'm looking straight ahead at the Fort McConnell viewpoint, which I climbed with Andrea quite some time ago, and I'm wondering, is there a path at all that's going to get me up this mountain? Is there a path at all? I've left the Cuilcagh away path and I've turned left and I've started to climb up to this ridge. It's extremely boggy underfoot, but I'm following a bit of a path. There is a slight path here. Again, not brilliant, but we make the best of it. Look at that. Look at that. Absolutely fabulous, isn't it? And you get a nice shadow there. We've got more. There's the little rocks that I climbed over. There's a wee trig point over there. I should have gone up to that. Right, I know that for again. Okay, I'm starting to get a little nearer, and the views are opening up. What I want to get to is up onto that ridge and then walk up, and that'll be me. Happy days. Just having a breather. Well, it's lovely up here. It's a bit windy. A few false summits. But I think there's a few more to go. But it's wonderful up here. Wonderful. I'm really enjoying it. Can't get much better than that. Called there's Cuilcagh. You can see where the boardwalk goes up. And look. Oh, Those are views. Those are views and a half. I need to keep going to get to the... Is this the peak? Or is that it over there? I am going to have to get the map out. I hope this is the peak. Or I am goosed. Well, the bad news for me is this is not the summit. Over there is the summit. And that little lake in front of us is called Loch Al-En. And it's sort of overgrown. It's hardly a lake at all. But I've got to get over to there, and then that's me done. Push on. I think this is going to be boggy. I should have taken it right there. Surf it up there in no time. Fall, actually don't fall. This is it. This is the top. After all that effort. We have no choke point. Nothing. Just all of this. But I'll get over to that clump and we'll take it from there. At the top of Trien, Trien. Really rather rapidly, and this fence on my right has become my friend. It's my guide because there's really no path here as such until I get back down into the forest. But I'm descending quite quickly, so I should be back in the forest area within the next half hour. Okay, I can now see Florence Court House. Whoops, almost straight in front of me, and then over to the left will be the church somewhere over there, and that's where I need to head. So I need to head left now. And look what I've got. I've got a path. I have got a path. Right, I know where I'm going now. I head left and keep going basically. And I will meet up with the path that I was on earlier. Civilization at last. My friends the sheep. They're not herdbicks, but I think Cheviots is the brand, or the type of them here. So down this path, and then I come to the gate that I was at earlier. I actually considered coming up this way earlier. Right, I have made it back to the forest, and earlier I went up that way, so I take right now, and I'm going to find a nice wee spot to sit down and have a coffee. Okay, well at this spot we turn left, and we're heading back towards the car where it's parked. But there was a nice seat I saw when I was coming, and I'm going to get that. Well, here it is. My seat for coffee. Well, I'm having a bit of a sit down, enjoying my coffee, and I'm sitting on this lovely bench thinking about the world
and all its problems, trying to solve them. So I said a bit earlier in the video, I have a bit of a dodgy hip. Apparently I have osteoarthritis in my right hip, so that restricts my movement. I have no pain, it restricts my movement. So at the moment I've stopped running, but I'm still walking. So I will know shortly what this all means, but I'm hoping and trusting that it'll not be too bad, that it's something I can live with and manage. But I'm going to keep walking, and that's the main thing, and enjoying, you know, walks like this. Now today's walk has been very challenging. Once you go off the path and get onto marshy, boggy ground that's full of heather, it's hard going, and to be honest, I did well to get to the top of that summit, but it's not a walk I would recommend. It's a walk for somebody to watch and say, yeah, I like that, but I'm not going to bother with that. There's a welcome sight. The mighty BM sitting waiting on me. Okay, here's the Strava data. What did I take? It took me 3 hours 47 minutes and I did 11.42k. Excellent. I hit stop and finish. Now I'm gonna have to analyse this camera and see what was good, what wasn't so good, what I did right, what I didn't do right. There's a few things that I still haven't got right. The voice commands I'm not getting right, but I think the quality of it should be grand, and I hope the stability is good. So let's see it. So thanks for watching, and until the next time, all the best.